If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description, use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And EA crushed my dreams yesterday. I heard that they were going to release a left back Thiago, and instead we got a left back Adama Traore. Now I'm not completely upset about it because this card does have some nice features, you know. They have boosted. What have they boosted? They've boosted the shooting by 6. They've boosted the passing by 7. Physical, if you can believe it, has gone up by 4. And the defending has gone up by 42, which is just unreal. They have taken away some things. 1 ball control, 1 balance, 1 agility. Many people will ask why. I am one of those people. Why even bother? 7 reactions and 4 composure has gone up as well. So, I mean, with this freeze promo, we don't really know what it is. But what we do know is that they've been taking away heavily from one particular stat and giving it to another. Had they taken 42 of something away from Adama and given it to his defending, this card would be absolutely horrendous, right? Because it doesn't matter what you take 42 from, it would have been bad. However, they've given us something that, I mean, dare I say, is usable in any position. He also has high work rates. When it came out, it was high-low, which would have been pretty bad for a left back. Not completely unusable, but bad. They did change that to high, and they've made him left-footed. So he's on the left side with a left foot. So, fair play to EA, dare I say. They have thought about it. They know enough about football to know that you realistically need to be left-footed as a left back. So I'll give that to them. Although maybe they did need people to point it out to them because they did take about 10-20 minutes to actually update that. But still, unbelievably quick. We know that. 90 strength. He now has 83 stamina, which is much better than the base card. His crossing is 88, so if he does get down that line, he can put a good ball into the box if you are that way inclined. He has a very good dribbling at 92, decent ball control 82. His composure and his reactions are not the best, 73, 77, and then balance 87, agility 84 with some decent, not good, decent defending stats. The card played in the One League game mode. I just chucked him in the team. I can't go into Managerial Masterpiece because I don't have enough low-rated cards. Basically, upgrades are still a thing, so I don't have like really low-rated cards, so I can't build a team that isn't 77 that is 77 rated or under, right? So I thought, well, I'll just go into this One League thing. People tend to quit after 1 goal anyway. I know I'm not playing for it because I've actually done icon swaps, so I was kind of, if people were staying, this is the benefit of staying in the game, right? If people were staying after I scored the first goal, if I were to score the first goal, I would give them the win. And if they scored first, I wouldn't leave. I'd keep playing on, and I'd leave at half time. Not if I was losing, I'd go and give them a goal, and then I'd leave at half time. So they were getting the wins. Don't stress yourselves. But some people had to wait till half time to get it. And other people, if they had the patience to stay, like this guy right here, right? Scored this goal, and he quit, unfortunately. But some people were staying, and I admire that. So I was giving them the win. And if, you know, it doesn't always me. Okay, you're not always going to face someone who's doing a player review. I understand that. But still, anyway, should we talk about Adama? This guy's very expensive, you know. Very expensive. For what you get. 215-ish thousand coins. The problem I have with that is that this is one of those cards that if you do it, you've got Adama's sort of beefy boosted card. And you get people like that, by the way. Who, 0-0, I'm about to score, and he quit before I scored because I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what has happened to him in life to make him that salty. Obviously, I don't need the wins. I couldn't care less. But still, can you imagine if I needed the win and I was finding it really difficult and I'd just done Adama and he's an absolute monster on that left-hand side. We get in down the left. We're about to score and you quit. And I've been struggling to do this for like 4 days or something. Can you imagine that scenario? I would be fuming. I would have messaged him. I would have found out where he lived. I wouldn't have. But still, 215,000 coins. It's a lot of money to spend on what is essentially a left back. I suppose, half silver lining, I guess, is that this card can quite literally be brought on in any position. You can bring him on as a left back, sure, but you can bring him on as a winger because they've improved everything. I mean, there are 2 or 3 things that have been downgraded by 1. Well, I'm not going to ignore them completely because it's not really a downgrade if it's only gone down by 1. And they're still 87, 84 anyway. What was the other one that they downgraded? The ball control from 83 to 82. Oh, you know, like that's going to make that much of a difference. So if you want to bring him on as a winger, as a striker, as a cam, as a left back, as a right back, as a centre back even, and I have toyed with the idea, I've not done it yet, but I've toyed with the idea of bringing him on as a CDM. Give him a powerhouse, turns to an 85 rated CDM, some of the best pace in the business. Why not try that? You know, that's definitely something you could do. What does an architect do? Nah, maybe not. You don't need to boost up the strength, do you? I was just thinking. But anyway, I like it, but I just don't know whether 215,000 coins is going to be the price point that entices me to do it, you know? I am on the edge. I don't know whether to do it or not. It's going to be a discussion in the Road to Glory today. The reason I'm kind of on the edge with it is because I think it'll be one of those cards I do, and I'll be happy that he's there. But at the same time, if I didn't do this card, would I miss it? Would I be that bothered that I haven't got him in my team? Because he wouldn't start, ever. It would just be something that was there for something that was there for objectives, but also someone who was there to bring off the bench if I really need pace. The one thing I'm thinking of is if people do this, and you face it in Weekend League, doesn't matter where they play him, he is going to be a nightmare to contain. So the only thing you can contain him with, maybe, is your very own Adama. So this could be a worthwhile investment, because you may end up having to bring him on to contain himself. Sounds stupid. There's a paradox there, I'm sure. However, that could be the way. I've done it before, you know. Someone brought on Inform Orsic right at the beginning of the game. And not at the beginning of, like, the actual game, where there's, like, 10 minutes in it. But, like, you know, back in October. And I brought on Adama's base card at right back to counter Orsic, who was come on at left wing. And it worked. So for that reason, I'm very tempted. It's a decent card. He still can't finish for love nor money, but it's decent. I actually don't mind it at all. It's very on the expensive side, sure, but it is one of those cards I can see actually having a purpose. Regardless of what chem style you put on him, I think he could have a use in this game, and I am very tempted to do it myself. Let me know what you think, because the comments could sway me here as well. So if you think it's a good idea to get it done, maybe for one of the reasons that I mentioned, you know, to have him on the bench, bring him on to counter some pacey players, or to have him to bring on in a certain position, or do you think it's a complete waste of money and that I should go and do another icon pack or wait for something a little bit better to come along? That is, I suppose, today's question. If you have enjoyed this play review, if you can call it that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.